Great Britain could really lead the world when it comes to combining clean energy ambition, leadership, competitiveness and energy security.
I think NESO's been incredible for us. They've done so much over that period. Now, my thing is Clean Power 2030. It has been framed by the very first piece of work that NESO did. So for me, one of the most important things that we have now is an organisation that can offer genuinely informed, genuinely independent advice on the future shape of the energy system.
I think NESO has shown really strong strategic leadership over the first year of its existence. Obviously, we've seen the advice on Clean Power by 2030, and the routes to market review for flexibility has been really important to the sector. I think we're at such an important point in the energy system transition. Over the next sort of 5 to 10 years, we'll see heat decarbonisation accelerating.
So in the first year of the National Energy System Operator, we've seen lots and lots that I think is really, really worth celebrating, starting with the Clean Power Action Plan 2030 on how we're going to achieve everything that this government wants to achieve, to more recently the Energy Sector Digitalisation Plan, making progress on connections, spatial planning. But the biggest thing I think is really looking at energy system integration, looking at both electricity and gas, because our system is changing and that's a big job, and it's been a successful first year.
It's been really encouraging for us to see how NESO have been able to begin integrating gas into their activities, and even coming to IGEM for learning visits to understand what the gas system is like, and it does, and what the opportunities are for its decarbonisation. Gas has been a stakeholder, but now it's become a critical component of planning.
So Scotland and GB have got great renewable energy potential, but our system for transmitting energy is built for a bygone age. So it's really vital we can get that clean power from where it's generated to where it's needed. And that's what NESO has made such progress for in its first year, as it seeks to protect consumers, protect the planet and help provide energy security for the Great Britain. Consumers Scotland welcomes NESO's collaborative approach to working together, and we think that's really, really key on facing the energy transition challenges.
So I think NESO's key achievements, and they've been given a really challenging job to do, are around the clarity of thinking they brought to the strategic energy plan. I think that their real strength is the way that they've framed their methodology and the way that they've consulted on that, and to do something so different and so challenging in that space of time and come through with a really robust method for the modelling and analysis, I think is a really serious achievement. The challenges that NESO have faced are to do with just how novel and ambitious their mandate is. In the UK, nobody's tried to deliver a strategic spatial energy plan.
Introducing spatial strategic planning, introducing regional energy planning, those are all really exciting and huge opportunities for people and local businesses to really get more involved in the energy system too. We have businesses operating right across Great Britain who can contribute to the energy system transition and are keen and willing to work with NESO. What's great is the system operator wants to work with business on this too, with an approach that includes regional energy planning, spatial planning, and really thinking about the fact that we're moving to more different types of power, renewables dominated system, but with lots of dispatchable power, long duration storage, pumped hydro, CCUS, hydrogen fired stations.
It is vital that consumers are placed at the heart of the energy transition, and that supports NESO's statutory obligations, both to have regard to the impact of its actions on current and future consumers, but also the behaviour of current and future consumers on the electricity system.
As Citizens Advice, we see more people with energy problems than any other organisation, and we are the statutory advocate for energy consumers, which means that we have a unique insight into all of the issues that energy consumers are facing. And so our partnership with NESO enables us to bring that perspective to the work that NESO is doing. I think NESO has shown a really, really commendable focus on consumers and the importance of making the energy system work for consumers. What I say to NESO is keep listening to the consumer voice.
One of the ways in which NESO and the Crown Estate can continue to work together is around really the dialogue that is supported about the way we use our seas and our coasts to create, livelihoods for our communities. So it's the combination of NESO's role and the Crown Estate's role. It's the combination of our modelling capability and our data and our expertise at interpreting that. It's the combination of the way that NESO and the Crown Estate can work together to build confidence with policymakers and also to support the confidence of the market that the UK is a place that people want to invest to develop the very large amount of infrastructure that we need to build.
Everyone at Crown Estate Scotland would like to congratulate colleagues at NESO on a successful first year of operation. As the organisation responsible for leasing Scotland's seabed for energy uses and a strategic partner to Great British Energy, we recognise and value the important work of NESO. Reforming the grid is at the heart of our net zero ambitions for the nation, and we therefore look forward to working with NESO and other partners in the years ahead.
Well, I think from an E&A perspective and from a general networks perspective, our engagement with NESO over the last year has been absolutely fundamental. There's no way that we could have achieved what we have done in terms of connections reform without the NESO as being a very central partner within that, along with other stakeholders across the whole of the energy sectors.
So I think NESO's role is very important to actually build that resilience through co-creation and collaboration with the networks who are actually at the front line of much of the activity that we're going to see going forward. I'm most excited by the fact that we will collectively, with NESO absolutely at the heart of this, deliver the Clean Power 2030 plan. That is going to be a world-class outcome for the UK, and it will deliver us more resilience and, very importantly, lots of important jobs in manufacturing and the supply chain that will be unlocked by this. A great prize.
We have lots of priorities in our energy system. One of them is to clean that energy system up. One of them is, of course, to bring cheaper power to consumers. But the one that matters more than others, and all the others, is that we have to have secure energy supplies and a secure energy system. And that is NESO's job. It is there to guarantee it.